Yo, dudes, it's your man, it's your boy, it's Maddie. Heck yeah! Welcome to another Composer app song showcase. Today, I'm gonna be showing a couple songs that I've updated. So first off is probably my favorite song. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with Nether Island before Adventure Island. So Nether Island, I updated it. Mostly, I just changed rare readling. See, the notes for rare readling used to be just these very bottom ones, so it's just like a ton of times. But now I added the notes above it, so that it sounds more like, which I think it doesn't sound that different, but I think it gives the song a little bit more. Well, it gives rare readling song a little bit more flavor. You know, like with an L before the A. So, heck yeah, Nether Island, baby. Oh, also, I added some rare riffs that I muted because they're just a little bit too loud, and they make it so that you can barely hear the rare readlings in the song. But I'll just show them here real quick. So that's the first part, and then the second part is here. So now, Nether Island for realsies. So, a couple things I updated actually that I forgot to mention, but I didn't stop the song because it was already too far in. Rare Readling, he's got a ton of new stuff actually. So usually, he just goes da 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 here. But then in this one, I had him go up a little bit because that's when the song started changing. And then it was normal, and then it was normal again. What is it? Yeah. Then there's just one part where he goes. Yeah, and then at the end, I added some more notes up here. So you may have to listen a bit closely for those. And then, what did I add something else? Rare Quibble. I changed Rare Quibble as well. I gave him some more notes in certain parts. So this is what he sounds like currently. This is the old stuff right now. Later, there's like the notes that kind of double up, I guess. Here we go. And that's it. That's it for the updated Nether Island. So I'll play it again real quick. And that's it. That's it for Nether Island. And the next up is Adventure Island. Some more minor changes just to show that I'm still working on these songs. They're going to get finished. They're going to get finished eventually. So it's with Mammoth and Toejammer. See here, it goes, but it used to be. And then I did that again for just a small bit more flavor, just to make it seem a little more complex rather than him doing the same thing over and over again. So it's same here. And then there's another part where he goes, well, here. This is older, but I just want to include it anyway. So this note right here, that's the new stuff. Just a tiny addition. And then there's a couple new notes for Toejammer as well. He is here. Oh, he has some I guess he starts a little bit earlier now with just those three notes. So the thing that changed was, and then, so see this, that first that was always there, and then so I didn't need to change any notes where Mammoth went deeper, where the I guess the pitch got a little bit lower at that one note, but then this changed. It was just, but yeah, we got the lower note, so here we go. And then that's it. Just a little side note about Rare Pummel. I think there's I'm not gonna hide Toejammer because I think his held notes might disappear if I hide him after doing the show and hide feature. But in the new thing that I want to show, there's not even Toejammer. So I mean, this isn't even new. It's just whenever that happens, it startles Joey every time I show him, and I just thought that was a little bit funny. And then there is working on a song called Thunder Beach. Wait. Did I already show this? No, I don't think I did. So, Thunder Beach. See, I made a few new monsters there of the electricity elements. They're like electricity two elementals with the elements plant, water, earth, and air. So then that means that the elements on that island are electricity, plant, water, earth, and air. So that's that's 5 elements, which means crud. I can only have 2 elementals on this island. So it would be similar to Ethereal Island, because that one only has 5 single elements, and then only has the double elements. Because otherwise, if you had all the possible element combinations, that'd be one big stinking island, man. And we all know what happened last time there was a big island. We call it Wublin Island. It's kind of cluttered, but I guess it works for the continent and Dawn of Fire. So who knows? Maybe I might make an electricity monster for every possible element combination. Anyway, this is Thunder Beach. It's basically Electricity Island, but with a glorified name. Also, they do live on a beach. So, yeah, that's Thunder Beach. And then something that I want to show is a bunch of guys. They're all one monster, I believe it is. These ones that they're all meant to be one made up monster. If you follow me on Amino, this isn't like a plug or anything. Don't bother. If you've seen my Amino page, I posted this guy called Cousinth, and he's a synthesizer, but it's all like electric percussion. And so I thought there'd be a bunch of wacky sounds, and it sounds something like this. So I know it's just a lot of the stuff looped over, but I mean, haha, time to save my skin here. The cousinth monster, they're kind of stupid, so maybe they don't have the mental capacity to have a more complicated song. And then there's this new song. It's called Let's Party. It's basically a song that I made. I didn't know what I was doing. It was inspired by a song from Ninja Sex Party called Danny Don't You Know. And like the last part of that song is my absolute favorite. So I'm like, okay, what if I made something extremely similar to that so my unoriginality is justified? But then I'm like, okay, I could put let's see what a Galvana would sound like in here. So I added her Rudy Toot Toot thing in here, but I used a chorister. And I'm like, okay, I think Plixie could fit in too. So then I put in Plixie, then I'm like, screw it, this is a Starhenge remix. So, just in case if you didn't hear the Celestials within this song, we've got Tweedle and Furcorn as Plixie. Well, I actually think I should go to Furcorn, so he seems a little bit louder. I should probably add in like another half to the song where when Plixie does this you at the end rather than just a da na 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 at the end. So maybe who knows? Maybe I'll add in that. But I guess Tweedle was so loud that Furcorn we can't hear Furcorn at all. So now I'm just gonna make sure Tweedle didn't disappear. Okay, she's fine because a glitch that happened in my past Composer app videos was whenever I would do the show and hide function, this thing, when I'd like show monster held notes and then hide it, that the held notes they'd all be gone, and so it's every single one of Tweedle's and Furcorn's notes are held. So I'm like, crud, they're gonna go away. But it got an update recently after I reached out to him. So, and then I also tried to do like a rare shell beat as Glacier, but I don't remember what Glacier sounds like, so it sounds a little bit like him. Yeah, something like him. And then there's Corey Stir's Galvana. And I know it might sound a little bit off key, but I think that's because every single monster in here's notes, they're all sharp except for the percussionists, because you can't really have a different key with the percussionists. So yeah, every single musical note in here is sharp, but that's probably because I might have done it in the wrong key. So I did F major, but I could have done, what is there, F sharp major? Boom! Right there. I could have just used this, but I didn't because I'm dumb and I don't know how music works. What was it, F major? Is this it? Yeah, that's it. So, haha, I'm stupid. I don't know how music works, so maybe I'll make a version of this that's an F sharp major. So that way you don't have to see all these ugly hashtags. So, let's see, is that it? There's just one little thing I made called the Hizo song. So let me tell you something about the songs known as, we got, give me a minute, the Bard's Vignette, Song of Sadness, and then Bohizo's song. Those are all songs for one of my Dungeons and Dragons characters named Bohizo. He's a little goblin, and I guess this is like his main theme, or just a song he might play throughout the series. He's a little goblin bard, and so I guess some things about his music is that all of his songs are in C major, which is basically a noob's key for composing, but I'm trying to justify my general suckitude here. So far, all of his songs have been in C major, but I really want to do a song in C minor, because Earth Island is in C minor, and that's one of my favorite My Singing Monsters songs, so I'm like, that could be interesting. So gonna do a Bohizo song in C minor, and then so here's Bohizo's song. It kind of sucks. Drumpler's garbage. Still a heavy work in progress, but hey, I'm gonna show that crowd off anyway, because it's a stinking MSM song showcase. Yeah, it kind of falls apart at the end here. This was something I thought of at the desert, and it was just like this was the very first tune that came, let me try that again. This was the very first tune that came to my mind, so it's a little shaky in one of the parts, but I'll probably change in the future if I even feel like finishing this song, because I think this would be like one half of a short loop. Let's see, what was that? What if I take that out? What does that sound any better? That still sounds weird. But then if I do that, it also sounds weird. Ugh. Yeah, but yeah, I think I like this part. So just everything before what is that? Everything before track 5 is the good part. We all we gotta pay attention to is tracks 1 through 4. So that's all the good kush we get for today. And then I added Rare Readling and Readling because those two guys, whenever I make up a Hizo song, they are often overlapping. I think I'll go to Readling actually. So I have them both play the same tune, so it has a pretty particular sound, and that's probably a signature. That's going to be like the big signature defining thing about all of Bohizo's songs. So, except for the Song of Sadness, that is like 50 monsters doing the same thing. Yeah, see? That sounds weird. And if you listen right, you can also find such an anomaly in the song that is known as the Song of Sadness. Except it doesn't necessarily count in this one because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 monsters doing the same thing. 11 counting Readling. So wham. So that's the Song of Sadness. I don't know what the circumstances would be for this song to be played, like, within the story. Someone probably dies, but I'm the writer of this story. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to kill anyone. So that's just a song I made. I'm like, okay, what if this is a Bohizo song and it was a Song of Sadness? This can't be the only other... Oh, the Bard's vignette. Where is it? Boom. Another Bohizo theme. Rare Readling and Readling. Bang. Pretty particular sound, if you ask me. So, I just want to show something off about Rare Readling before this video ends. See, in this part, you can hear Readling go at this note, but with Rare Readling, it doesn't do that. And it sounds kind of rad, and I'm proud of it. So now you guys get to listen to just Rare Readling. Wang. Wait, wang? I think that means penis. Here we go. Wham. Sounds normal. So, I think that's gonna do it. Quick update. Quick update before this video ends. 2 monster showcases coming. One of them is more like a mini monster showcase because there's only gonna be 5 new monsters on the island. It's the Thunder Beach Island. There's only 5 new monsters, and I know I listed 4 double element monsters, but there's gonna be a stinking curveball with that 5th monster, baby. So stay there tuned. Haha. God, what's happening to my YouTube channel? And then there's another showcase, which is also an island centered around Wellbox, but it's like completely different from Thunder Beach. And I guess the people on Amino like it, and I'll show it to you guys later. And I might record both those videos today. I just don't know when they're going to actually come out. Probably tomorrow if I feel like uploading twice a day, which that only happened 2 years ago. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed my music. And that's gonna be it.